What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about things that you can do before turning to tarot. A short disclaimer is that I love tarot. I've been gaining knowledge about tarot, really understanding the meaning of tarot, why people do tarot, spiritual aspects on how you can be qualified for tarot. I just feel that sometimes we can waste our energy and waste our time in a certain field by not doing things or being emotionally strong from the jump. And I just feel like that comes from people wanting to know the answer to questions that they already know the answer to. First things first is that if you are unclear with yourself, you put yourself into an unconscious state of confusion. So if you don't have clarity for yourself, if you don't have clarity for what you want, what you don't like, what you do like, then you would be more prone to seek information outside of yourself. The second thing that I think is really, really important is just understanding how dishonest people can be with themselves, myself included. So dishonesty with self, that kind of looks and feels like you not really acting or respecting your own boundaries, or not allowing situations to be what they are. I am very guilty of that. That is a form of dishonesty. I do that shit all the time, subconsciously, and it's because emotions are getting in the way of what I really think and what I really feel, and it becomes a little bit more difficult to actually act on exactly what I think and exactly what I feel. If you're unclear with yourself and you find yourself being dishonest with yourself at times, that's also like a way to seek information without really understanding the root of the information that you want to seek, or not really facing the roots of the information that you would like to seek, really evaluating what it is, or being real with yourself to be able to seek proper information from someone else. So that can sometimes look or feel like a person not really being 100% sure about the information that they're giving, or they can leave out bits and pieces that would be essential, and it would cause the psychic or the tarot reader to go further into like a direction that we could have or should have avoided in the beginning. And that just, people are just not honest, and they think that they can withhold certain things, but it's just a prolonged state of confusion. Now that social media, we're doing more things on social media. We have different platforms. The audience can be range from anywhere, here and there. Everybody's in their homes. People are more inclined to ask someone else before they sit and meditate, and ask spirit for the answer, or pray about the answer, or take some steps to work towards whatever it is that you seek, like physically and mentally becoming one with yourself before you go to someone else. So being so vulnerable, that can cause you to walk into doors that you may, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But because you're so vulnerable, a lot of people that are emotionally intelligent, or they may have like psychic abilities, they can, and I'm not saying that they would, I'm just saying when you open your heart and you're not really clear, you can subject yourself to different things. So some people don't really treat tarot as sacred as I feel like they should. Some people are willing to work with anybody as long as you have some money. Just cash at me and then I'll send you this, or I'll tell you this, or show me a picture of this and I'll do this for you. And I'm not saying that people care and they would spend their time ruining someone else's life, or that it would be more than just a profit. But I am saying that when you're not careful, you can be subjected to anything. I did just kind of touch on this, but people prey on curiosity. I just feel like people, just like a tourist when traveling, if they realize that you're not from the area, they're going to charge you a higher price. So not to say that you would be charged a higher price, I'm just saying the intention behind whatever it is that you do will ultimately serve, or it could come at a higher price than what you're aware of. So I definitely think that you should be really, really careful. Just like the looseness, like I feel like once certain doors are open, we should have more information on dealing with it or coping with it. I know that me personally, I will read a person if I know or I trust that they are 100% ready. There was a time where I felt from my own discretion that I was 100% ready to tell a person about something that I saw. But, you know, I worked up some strength after a few days, and I told them what I saw. And what I saw was so vivid that that's the reason why I decided to act on it and tell the person. And so everything was great. They understood completely, but the advice that I gave, maybe I should have given it with a more serious warning, or maybe I should have given it with, I don't know, more instruction. I don't really know if it was myself that failed, but exactly what I said, I saw came to pass. And that person like never spoke to me again. And it's fine, that's cool, but I do think that the way that I am moving forward is that I want that person to be just as open, and if not, I'm not gonna say anything. It's very Bruno-ish, but I can go on about different stories that I've had or that I've seen, and when I said something, I began to regret why I said it. So when seeking information, I feel like a lot of the things that we want to know we can find within ourselves. If you have $25 to give to someone else for a reading that you don't know, if you have 20 minutes to sit on the phone with someone that you don't know, I feel like you have 20 minutes to take some time to just get to know yourself or search within. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to actually ask the things, maybe write down the things that you would like to know on paper. Pay attention to your dreams that come after. Pay attention to even people that may or may not come in your life or walk out of your life. Everything is rotating, everything is evolving, energy is always moving. So I do think that there are tons of things that you can do before you dive into tarot, and I think that once you are able to do those things or master those things, that when you do seek tarot or when you do seek advice from like a psychic, they can better help you, because you've taken some time to help yourself. And I would compare that spot on to therapy. Therapy is not just something that you just go and when you go it's fixed. You have to go home and do the work. You have to spend some time to understand yourself. You have to be honest with yourself about things that you've experienced or ways that you receive love, ways that you perceive relationships, pain, pleasure. You have to, be accountable in any situation that requires growth. So I really, really hope that you all remember to stay grounded. If you all like this video, please thumbs up my video, leave me a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel. Remember to stay grounded.